Hey everybody, this is Bo Sanders. I wanted to give you a quick update on some things that have been going on around here and let you know about some things that are coming up. So I've taken a little bit of a break, a planned hiatus. As you may know, a couple months ago, I sort of made a life decision to step away from what I had been doing and say I'm retiring from evangelism. And there was a great conversation around that, and I even got to go on the Theopoetics podcast and talk a little bit about that transition. I am just not going to spend my energy being a translator anymore and trying to convince people of something, to believe something different than what they currently do. But I do want to be a resource for people who are on a journey. So I want to put more energy into that. In the meantime, I found out that the house we had been renting probably about 25 to 30 minutes south of here at the church where I work, that the house we were living in was going to be put up for sale. And so there was a mad scramble to try and find where we were going to live, if we had to rent another place. And an opportunity came up to buy a fixer-upper just up the street from where I work. And so we bought it, and I've been renovating it. I've been working like a madman and getting that done. And we're almost at the end. In fact, right now the shelves for my kitchen are drying out in the driveway in the sunny Portland weather that we have right now. And so I'm going to reinstall those next week, and then I will be done. And I put in new floors and paint and all that sort of thing, and gutted most of the kitchen. And it's been a really good project. And during that time, it has given me an opportunity to reflect on what I wanted this blog and these videos to look like. And so I've really become convinced again of the virtue of public theology. And there are really three publics that I love to address. One is the culture as a whole. The second is some academic stuff. And then the third is the church community, the religious community. Those are really my three publics that I speak to and interact with. And so while I have been enjoying the podcast, piecing it all together with Randy, and I really love that dialogue with him and all that comes out of that, I felt like there's some work that I wanted to do specifically on this website and these videos related to my academic work, to some cultural concerns, and to some aspects of the religious community. And so starting this week, I will be returning to the blog and putting out more of these videos. So I will look forward to your interactions and comments and critiques and concerns and all of that stuff. This time off for me has been a great time. I've been listening to some audiobooks as I've been working on my house, and it's really inspired me to come back into this conversation with intentionality. And I'm excited about that. And I'm actually going to be sharing with you some of my book reviews and some resources that I think are really valuable for the cultural conversation that we are having right now. As you know, I work at a United Methodist church, and the United Methodist were in the news a couple months ago with this big decision to go with the traditional plan. Obviously, with what's happening with church, synagogue, and mosque shootings around the world, there's just some elements that I want to engage, and I want to foster a conversation, and I hope that you will be a part of it. Let me know anything that you want me to address, and we will take that on. And I just wanted to say that I have missed these engagements and interactions a great deal, and I'm so excited to be returning to this conversation. It makes my heart come alive. I think about it when I get up in the morning. I think about it as I'm going to bed at night. It occupies the majority of my reading time and my conversation and my research. And so I'm delighted to have had this break and to be able to transition and put my energy in a little bit different of an emphasis and focus. And so I hope that as we go forward and we engage in these topics, that you will jump in and let your voice be heard. I love the feedback, and I really want to create and continue to create a generous, irenic, open-minded space, but one that has deep conviction. That's always the balance that we're looking for going forward as we take one step in front of another. Thank you. I will look forward to your feedback. I am delighted and really looking forward to the journey ahead.